Hi guys, and welcome to HeidiKMakeup. I'm starting another project pan. I just can't stop. I literally yesterday posted the video that I had filmed a few days ago of my friend's project pan intro, but this one is going to be the Harry Potter one. So if you're new around here, maybe you found me through some of the other channels or just through a search, welcome. Consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell. I do a lot of project pans and my collection has shrunk significantly. I also do a lot of videos about cruelty-free beauty. So if you're into that too, this channel might be for you. But, so I joined the PANtastic Ladies Facebook group, which is really awesome if you're looking for like ways to get creative with using your makeup and shopping your makeup and enjoying your makeup. I would recommend joining it. But this one I think is going to be the biggest collab project pan that they end up doing all year long. Like, I think it's going to be huge. And it is the Harry Potter and the Pan of Fire project pan. And it goes from today when I'm filming this, which is June 26th. I'm going to try and get it up today. I had a different video scheduled for today, but I'm going to mess with my schedule a little bit so that this video can get up when it's supposed to. It goes from June 26th into September, and there are a lot of people doing it. I will try to link everyone down below that I know of that's doing it. If you're doing it and I didn't link you, let me know in the comments. But basically it's based off of the Harry Potter series, in case you couldn't figure it out, and you're supposed to pick a product that goes with each one of the Quidditch balls, and then a product that goes with whatever your favorite house is. So there is kind of some overlap that happens here just because of what my favorite house is, but I couldn't be dishonest about what my favorite was. So I was like, okay, well, we're gonna have to just buckle in and deal with it. So the first one is a gold color for the Golden Snitch, which is, of course, the tiny little ball with the wings that Harry Potter is always looking for and that your seeker is looking for. And I decided there's going to be lots of eyeshadow in this because I am trying to move through some of my eyeshadow collection, despite the fact, and I just said this in the Friends update, despite the fact that I'm doing Pan That Palette, I want to give some of my other shadows some attention. So I haven't used anything in this Milani palette in quite some time. I love these shadows. I absolutely love them. They're good, not just like good for the drugstore, they're just good. And I've considered doing a Pan That palette on this one next year, or possibly combining my 3 drugstore palettes, so like this one with my 2 Pacifica ones. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for Pan That palette next year, but I definitely am going to do it. And so because of that, this is completely full. I was like, let's pull something out of there, and I'm going with this golden shade. Does it have a color name? It doesn't. It just says number 2 on the back, and it is just what it says. It's just a gold. Very pretty, very pigmented, soft. I love these. There's a lot of gold that's going on in my project pans right now. I've got this gold shade. I have 2 gold shades in my Friends project pan. So we'll see how I do, but I just want to hit pan on that. The second one is a red, and I considered doing this red shade right here, but I just feel like that's a lot of eyeshadow that I'm trying to work on all at once. So instead I decided to go with a red lip color, and I went with, where is it? I went with this one by Wet n Wild, or I'm sorry, no, this is by Jordana. Wow, I didn't realize I had anything by Jordana. It's number 12 matte style, and it's just a matte red lipstick. I picked up Milani's Red Label lipstick last night when I was at the drugstore because it's my absolute favorite red, and you can see there's a lot of this. Because this shade is not my favorite, and I was like, why am I trying to deal with something that I'm not that into? So because of that, I want to try and use this up. I actually am wearing this today. I've got like 5 lip colors layered, so it's really hard to tell, and I'm wearing it as a cream blush as well, very lightly underneath my powder. So we'll see. There's a ton of product in here, and I'm only going till September, so I think maybe like I want to use it like maybe half of that. I don't think that I can finish it, especially because I feel like red lipstick is not necessarily the most seasonally appropriate, but we'll see what happens with that one. And then the next one is something black to go with a bludger, and I definitely did not want to do a black eyeshadow. I've got a lot of black eyeshadow going on. I have a black eyeshadow in my Pan That palette, and I don't want any of these projects to distract from my Pan That palette. So I decided to go with my black Radiance pencil eyeliner. If you saw my most recent haul video, you know that I just picked this up, so there's a ton of that. I'm not a big fan of it, to tell you the truth. I bought it hoping that it would go well in my waterline. It is creamy and would probably work great on the upper lash line. And today I am wearing it in my waterline with a green eyeshadow over the top of it and wearing it just a little bit smoked out on the lower lash line. But before I allow myself to buy another black eyeliner, because I am on a constant search for a cruelty-free one that doesn't bother my contacts, anyways, it's just a basic black eyeliner, but I do want to move it out of my collection. I just got it, so we'll see, but I would like to try and finish that. So those are my Quidditch options. And then for the last thing, you're supposed to pick your favorite house. So Slytherin, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff. So my favorite house is actually Ravenclaw, but I felt disingenuous doing Ravenclaw because at my most recent Potterhead test, I actually tested into Hufflepuff. I don't think anyone's going to do Hufflepuff except me. It's nobody's favorite, but I like Hufflepuff. Home of Cedric Diggory. It's a good brand. But part of the reason why it's a little bit less than ideal is I feel like I have some duplicate products because the colors for Hufflepuff are black and yellow, which obviously I have gold and black already going on. Like I said, I don't want to do any black eyeshadows, so I picked another eyeliner. This is my e.l.f. liquid liner. This one should be no problem. It's the liquid pen liner. I definitely think I'll be done with this by then. I'm actually really happy because I found that I had the Wet n Wild liquid liner in my collection already, which is one of my absolute favorites, and so I'm like, I want to finish this so that I can use that. So I will definitely just be using this every day as my eyeliner. It should be pretty easy to use up. And then for yellow, so let me re-swatch this. I had my Milani gold shade, because when I first did this, I actually ended up doing like exact dupes of each other. So here's the Milani gold, and I decided to do a different color than I was originally going to do. I'm going into my Pacifica, how did I have this light before? I'm going into my Pacifica Enlighten palette. This is one that I'm also considering for Pan That palette next year. So for Pan That palette next year, I'm either going to do my Balm Nude Dude palette, which is the biggest contender, or I'm going to combine my 3 kind of drugstore things to make an entire palette, or I'm going to do some eyeshadow singles. I think those are the 3 biggest contenders. So with my friend's Pan That palette, I'm focusing a little bit on the Nude Dude. So, and I'll link that intro in the iCard. It was yesterday's video. Hopefully this video will go live today. We'll see. But because of that, I decided to go into this Pacifica palette and try to hit pan on this yellow gold shade. It is obviously still gold, but it does have a much more yellow tone to it than the Milani one. And I have an exact dupe of that, to be honest, from Makeup Geek, which I'll go ahead and swatch for you. Where is it? Casino, which is the one under here. And then that's the Pacifica one. And I like the Casino one from Makeup Geek a lot better. I honestly, when I first bought these Pacifica palettes, I thought that I really liked Pacifica, and the truth is that I actually am realizing that I really don't. So I want to hit pan on this. I want to hit pan on the gold right here. I want to use half of this lipstick. This is the thing that I'm most nervous about. And then I want to finish the black eyeliner. I might do it some as like an eyeshadow base here and there with like black in the outer corner. But I don't know. We'll see how I can figure out how to make this work, because I'm also working on the Pacifica Nude eyeliner, so in a different project. So we'll see how it goes. But I want to finish this one, and I also this one is the one I'm least worried about. I want to finish this. So my biggest goal with project pans this year is to never let them distract me from Pan That palette. Pan That palette's going very well. I've noticed that some people are already uploading their updates for the month. I'm going to wait until the very end of the month because I'm really close to meeting one of the goals that I had set for last month, and I don't want anything to keep me from finishing this. And I do have a lot of eyeshadows that I am working on between my Project Pan Roulette, my Friends Project Pan, and this one. And this one isn't 6 months long. The Friends one is 6 months long, so I feel like I've got a lot more time. So we'll see. We'll see. I will try to upload updates on this on the 26th of each month, I think, and just kind of see how it is that we're doing with it. But overall, I'm excited about this. You don't have to be in PANtastic, ladies, to do this collab, but if you want to do it, or if you want to join the group, I highly recommend it. It's definitely a fun way to use your products. Anyways, if you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell so that way you won't miss updates on this or any of my other project pans. And if you haven't seen either of these two videos, you might want to check it out, or that one. Nope, that one right there. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.